Born 33 years ago, Patrick Munene walks within the precincts of Parliament of Kenya, proud of his achievements, having first found his way in Parliament 4 years ago as a personal assistant to his MP. When he first found his way into the August House, Patrick never envisaged a time when he would not be considered a stranger in the House. Under parliamentary practice, only elected members of Parliament and parliamentary orderlies can access the chambers of Parliament. The responsibility of the personal assistants and bodyguards ends at the entrance of the chamber. Any person who accesses the chamber without clearance is considered a stranger. Fast forward to 2017, August 8th would mark the turning point for Patrick Munene. From being a stranger in the House, he was now an honorable member and could access the chambers that he once only dreamed about.
So when I completed university, I started working with the current governor of Tharakanithi, Muthomi Njuki, as a personal assistant. I came to this house. And through staying in this house and working at AIMA, I realized as a member of parliament you can make a very big impact on your people. So when he decided he's going for governorship, I decided let me go for this seat because one, the member of parliament according to the constitution now is responsible for 2 things, security and 2, education, and the number 3, representing people in parliament.
The journey from PA to Mheshimiwa has not been without turbulence, having to navigate the proverbial murky political waters. Born in a humble family, education was the only ticket he had out of poverty. He struggled to complete his basic education and joined Kenyatta University, where he studied environmental health sciences. Later, he graduated with a master's degree in health systems management at Mount Kenya University. So, why would a health systems expert choose to join politics?
As a young person, when I completed university, which I went through very many difficulties to complete university, I've always been interested by serving humanity. First, I was born in a very poor family. I went through life in a very difficult way. I did my KCP, could not even get fees. Went to secondary on that time when my mother got to work as a cashier in my former high school. So all through these things have been touching my life, and I'm feeling one day I need to touch the lives of people.
His experience as the personal assistant for his MP was perhaps the beginning of his passion to serve as a legislator, and may have just given him the edge he needed to compete against other seasoned politicians. In his quest for the seat, he says he had to battle propaganda from his competitors who at times attempt to label him a project of the then MP. Others, he says, use their financial muscle to portray him as an incapable candidate. Despite this, he says his win confirmed that the electorate is knowledgeable and not easily swayed by promises of goodies and status when electing leaders.
I realized when I was given a job as a personal assistant that this job I've been given, I'm not doing it for the member of parliament. I'm doing it to God and to the people of Chuka Igamba Ngombe. So I did it so diligently that the people of Chuka Igamba Ngombe said, let's give this guy a chance. But there was so much in being a project. But finally, the people of Chuka Igamba Ngombe like that. Because you can't punish me for having worked with the member of parliament. I've stayed in a political office. You give people money, but people are never interested with the money. During the day of the voting, nobody goes to the ballot and thinks, this one gave me more money than this one gave me more money than this. You only need an agenda to sell to the people. You can't buy people. I have a testimony that you can't buy people with money. So I want to encourage young people who want to come to politics that as long as you have good ideas to sell to the people, as long as people think you are committed to work for them, you don't need a lot of money to convince people. You can't buy people.
Chuka Igamba Ngombe is one of the 3 constituencies in Tharakanithi County, a semi-arid area beneath the Mount Kenya. Patrick plans to use his cordial relationship with his former boss and now county governor to get projects from both national government and county kitty for his people. With only 2 months in parliament, his presence in the political scene is evident, especially in defending government policies.
I'm telling Laila Odinga, the best practice of ascending to power is through a ballot, is going to the people and requesting for a mandate. Not going loud hotels in Nairobi are doing press conferences. Lakini tunamuomba kwa sababu wakati anatembea ya ombi kura, anatembea akisema uchaguzi haitafanyika. Sasa bandara atumie hiyo mafuta yote kwenda kusema uchaguzi haitafanyika. Wakati anatembea kusema haitafanyika pia anatuombea kura kidogo because he is wasting a lot of fuel. Na yeye si ati anaomba kula.
And as he finds his footing in a house of 349 legislators, he hopes he will leave an indelible footprint that will not only change the lives of those who elected him at the constituency level, but also leave an imprint in the national geopolitics. Kevin Wachira, Channel One News.